Today, I'm joined by the 16th overall selection at the 2019 WHL draft. That is Lethbridge native Rylen Roersma. Rylen, how are you doing? And Happy New Year.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Trying to keep busy in this COVID lockdown here. Anything I can do to stay active, get in the gym, and guess playing some pond hockey. I guess is the only ice around right now. So yeah.
So outside of playing pond hockey, what are you doing to stay fit, to stay healthy, to stay sharp as you prepare for the start of a 24-game WHL regular season?
I got full access to a local gym here in Lethbridge, so I've been in there 5 days a week, and yeah, shooting in the garage, and yeah, like I said, getting on the pond, staying active like that.
Well, not much to talk about this year for hockey. You got into 5 games with the Lethbridge U18 AAA team down there. It's the same team you played on last season where you put up 22 points in 29 games. When you look back on your season last year, where do you think's the area you developed the most as a player?
I think I developed my defensive game quite well, especially playing against the 18-year-olds in the league. A lot bigger, a lot stronger. Just seeing how my size and physicality match up against them, and just trying to do my best to play defensive hockey as well as an offensive game.
Well, you've got the offensive game down pat. In 2018-19, you were the Alberta Major Bantam Hockey League, which has now been renamed to the Alberta Elite Hockey League U15 AAA. For those of you who are wondering, the MVP of the league. You had a great season. You had 19 more points than the next closest player on your team. Can you describe the type of player that you are for somebody who's never seen you play?
I've always tried to be a 200-foot player. Growing up, all my coaches, my dad as well, they want me to focus on my defensive game just as much as offense. So yeah, a strong 200-foot player. I'm very fast, I think, and I have good playmaking ability and can put the puck in the net.
You've also had a leadership role before. You were the captain of your team. That year you won the MVP. This year is your second year with that U18 AAA team. What do you think are the characteristics of a great leader?
I think a leader has to be accountable for their own mistakes, and they need to hold the other players accountable as well on their team. And they just have to set an example on and off the ice on what a hockey player and what a pro is being like.
Well, you got a chance to see some good leaders last year, including Team Canada's Braden Schneider, Ridley Grieg, Stefan Berzin. When you got to go to Brandon Wheat King's training camp, what was that experience like for you, and what were your takeaways as you prepare for this season?
Yeah, it was a great experience for me. I learned a lot, just the amount of skill and speed and how everything works in that next level of play. And it gave me goals that I could set for myself and landmarks that I can make to see my progress as I progress through my hockey career.
Well, enough about hockey. Let's talk about Rylen. Let's get to know a little bit of your interests, and we'll start. We can't go see bands. We can't go to concerts. We can't do anything with people. But once we can, who's the one band, musician, or artist that you want to go see live?
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Thomas Rhett, so I like his country music. That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Well, moving away from the music industry, we're moving back into sports. Who's an athlete that you admire?
Ever since I was a kid, I've always really enjoyed watching Jonathan Toews go through his career. He's a great leader, very skilled player, and like I said before, plays a 200-foot game, which is what I kind of want to model my game after.
Oh, the weekends are going to love that answer, and the fans are hoping you turn into that for sure. My last question for you here. Unfortunately, the Olympics in 2020 in Tokyo have been postponed. But if there is an Olympic sport outside of hockey, which Olympic sport do you think you'd excel in?
Track and field, I think, would be for the Summer Olympics, actually. When I was a kid, I did a lot of track and field, a lot of running, a lot of sprinting and that kind of stuff, and I did pretty good in that. So, yeah, that's what I think I would compete in.
Well, Rylen, thank you so much for taking time out of your day today. I really appreciate it. I know that you're back in school now here in Alberta, so I wish you all the best in this new year as you prepare for the start of the WHL season.
All right. Thanks for having me on.